So I'm just going in salvaging today with Shadow Specter 12, and I'm gonna kick it over to the scene and get started. Here we go. Buddy. So, just so you know that Shadow Specter 12 doesn't have uh, a reclaimer. It's one bought in games, so I have not named it, but I'm open to some suggestions for it, and we'll see what's going on. Hey, Billy's Brew, what's up, man? I am definitely open to suggestions. So, what did you, hey, Billy's Brew, what did you think about the ISC? See what we can find. Six. Oh. this bad boy. You didn't get to see it yet? No, you got to see that. It is good. And let me get my mercenary. Okay. Delayed travel for origami in New York City delayed. Oh. Okay.
Engines online. Auto travel initiated.
Can I give a little preview of the ISC? Sure. While I'm traveling, give me a moment. Do-do-do-do.
When you cross the threshold, you'll hear an instantaneous whip of the ship being pulled in and the
A jump point connects 2 points, disparate spaces in the physical space. So basically, you go through an opening on one side, you travel through a sort of a tunnel, and then you pop out somewhere else in space. Jump points are naturally occurring. The first discovery of a jump point was actually by accident. It was a cargo ship that had a leaky quantum drive, basically triggered the first opening of the jump point. It accidentally slipped inside and then disappeared, and they found it several years later when Nick Croshaw, who basically was the first one who discovered that the leaking quantum engine was the cause of triggering this rip in time-space to basically open up. And so he basically kind of solidified the knowledge to be able to replicate it consistently.
There's been a lot of information shared over the years.
A lot of it has changed as we've learned and had new ideas.
So here's a primer on the first jump point we're building today.
By some of the people that are currently building it.
and what you see and hear is super work in progress.
So welcome to Inside Star Citizen, Intro to Jump Points.
A little bit of Doctor Who.
So a jump point is basically the means at which a player is able to transition from one solar
Give me a
system to
sec.
another.
I gotta see where
There
I
are two
am.
different jump point experiences, permanent and transient.
The permanent jump points are the ones that are the most stable, and they are always available for the player to travel through.
It's the well-trafficked, well-traveled route that most people will go through.
Which you find on the star map, the ones that you would like, say, transition from Stanton to Pyro, Pyro to Stanton.
Since they're stable and generally larger and easier to travel, there are infrastructure built up around them to support the commerce that goes through them on a regular basis. So we made a creative decision to remove the circular gates that we were doing in some of the concept art before. It just didn't match the reality of how we wanted to set these up in the world. They're supposed to be naturally occurring. And if you have like this infrastructure around it making this circular jump gate, then that's not showing like how it actually functions in the world.
We've lost the sort of size restriction when it comes to permanent jump points. So the main jump points that lead from system to system will accept any size ship.
Transient jump points are more ethereal.
First, you have to find them, and once you've found them, you don't know where they go.
We like to call in the narrative team the Swiss cheese approach to jump points, which are smaller access points to the main tunnel. Those will still be restricted by small, medium, and large. So basically, it opens up opportunities for smaller ships to kind of sneak their way through.
A transient jump point may only be able to be used once. It may be a little bit more permanent, but you can never tell how long one does it last once you find it.
If people are looking to avoid scrutiny, we'll look for these sort of side routes to get into the jump point to bypass, you know, security or customs or stuff like that.
What you're playing, SD?
Yes.
In 4.0,
how's
our
treating
first
you
and
today?
early jump point will be the one linking
Good
Stanton
so
to
far.
Pyro and Pyro to Stanton.
Oh, good.
Maybe the best way to share this design is simply to walk you through the whole thing.
I cannot
So we
wait.
leave Lawville.
I cannot wait for jump points. I'm gonna say that right now. Let me check. I got 13 gigameters to go. I'm previewing the ISC for Billy's Brew.
Oh, okay.
This is beautiful. I can't wait.
Yeah, the visuals were pretty
We put
nice.
it onto our star map and we set our course for the Stanton to Pyro jump point. QT there,
I did like the little.
and then upon
thing
arrival,
they said that you're able to
you will fly down to the
discover,
gateway
jump points.
station that's located there, because you're going to want to make
Yeah.
sure that you're stocked up for your trip into Pyro, because Pyro may well not have the things that you're used to in Stanton. You probably want to pick up some ammo, and you want to pick up some more fuel, probably some more fuses, and then after that, undock, and then turn yourself to view the jump point.
The jump points will be visible from far distance.
used so far on the
Probably will
Italia?
appear as like a small star
It hasn't
kind of a
dropped
thing
yet.
that just like pulses and asks you to come near me.
You'll see like the massive whirlwind from the gravity pool that
They haven't
the
put
jump
any
point itself is
information
creating,
on what's gonna
which is a gas
include, right?
cloud, and you'll see it in various different colors or forms.
Well, no
You can
patch
fly
notes, but
towards
there's a
where the
tech
jump point will
preview,
be,
but
and
that's
there is
going into
structures
Evocati
in
as
Stanton
well,
that
so.
sort of lead you towards the jump point.
When you approach the jump point, what you'll hear is the general ambience of the whole area, whether that's the distant portal emitting energy or violent clashes of thunder that is drawing the player into the central jump zone. And as we get closer, this will build up, and the player will feel like they're being drawn into something primordial.
With jump points, multiple players can take them at the same time, so it is probably likely that you will encounter other players waiting to make their jumps.
And you'll also see like the security and the turret infrastructure around it that's providing a safe experience on the permanent
Shadow,
jump
you know
gates.
there's actually
In order to perform your
bonus
jump,
to
the first thing you need to do is get closer to the jump point.
But you won't be able to go all the way up to it.
thing,
Like, when it's not
this
active yet,
event.
it has a field around it that will push you away
There's a
until you've
what?
attuned to the anomaly that
there's
will
a
let you go
bonus
through.
armor. So have you already done your 3 sessions being a teacher?
Yeah, I got one of them already. It's you have to do one. You have to do a session every weekend.
You have to call ATC.
Oh, okay.
The anomaly
Because
needs
I believe
ATC to be able
there's a
to
bonus
allow you
armor
to enter.
if you do it in the
When you're
the
using a
next
jump point,
3
you're actually
weekends
just an
of
individual.
July, you're able
So
to get
the
that,
ATC calls that you have to make
that
are for you,
bronze, silver
and then the
armor.
groups that you go in
Yeah.
3 variants.
are designated by the
I
ATC.
got
If you
the,
contact ATC at the same time, You can be put into the queue together,
already.
but there's no guarantee that you'll be in the same jump group.
If you want to jump with your friends, you need to make sure that you arrive together, and when you call ATC, you will be able to see how much space is in the group.
The gun or
So
just
if you
the
have
armor?
friends and you want to jump together,
I think it's just the
you'll
armor.
be able to know exactly
I
how
have
much
to
room
look.
there is in that group. And if it's not enough for you and you want to go with your friends later, then you can forfeit and you go again.
In the future, I definitely want to have some more quality of life features where you can get into queue at the ATC as a party, but currently our ATC does not support queuing as a party, so you'll just be doing it as an individual.
Once you are within range of it, you need to be changing over to nav mode. Your UI will automatically change to the jump drive UI.
Which will allow you to know if you're aligned, if you're tuned, if you can go in, if it's blocked. You have a visual input of the UI, the HUD is
So what you're doing right now.
moving, is turning until you
I'm
have
watching
a
this
message notification that
IOC.
tells you, all right, you're aligned.
And
If you look
checking to
away,
see where I
of
am.
course, that will trigger the cancellation of that alignment. If you move away from your position, you'll lose probably your
Oh.
position in the queue.
Hold on a second. I gotta get to my destination. Sorry about that, Billy's Brew. Give me a moment while I line up. I gotta hurry up and get here. Ah, come on, hold still.
Bottom travel initiated. Bottom travel complete.
Does anybody have any questions or comments about the ISC? I can answer with what I know, but it looks amazing. Not gonna lie.
Bottom travel initiated.
I really like the visuals on it.
I can't. I mean, the only thing, and I'm gonna make this a poll, and I think everybody can agree on this one.
Bottom travel complete.
Why is the Zeus CL not in 24?
CL, which one's the CL? The cargo one, right?
Yes.
Ah, okay.
Give me a moment. Do, 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 do. Oops, wrong thing. Should Okay, there's the poll. Should the Zeus CL be in the 24 patch? I believe it should. It is a new ship. It is a cargo ship, and it should be in the patch. But CIG may have other ideas. From what I saw, the MFDs are going to be changed, which they did state in 4.0, so that could be factor? I have no idea. But to me, it makes sense. That ship should be in the game.
Yeah, I think they're gonna leave it to closer to Citizen and bring out the other two variances.
Well, they're not going to bring out the MR right away. So I think now this is my thought. In the ISC, we did see the MFDs. They do have a change. So with that, they were talking about bringing out the ES for 4.0. That could be a factor of why the CL's not going in. I'm guessing. I have no idea. But we'll see. I'm going to go ahead and finish this up real quick.
You'll have red markers that tells you, or you're on the wrong side, you have to move to that direction. You'll have also kind of like a landing strip where you have the lights that tells you, oh, you have to go in for this area. So you'll have those rings that pulse and tell you you're correctly aligned.
So as soon as the ATC has gotten to your group and you're now able to use the jump gate, your jump drive will start attuning to the gate.
And once you have authorization and you have opened the wormhole, you'll have the tuning visual that's really similar to the aligning, but with tuning messages that tells you what you need to do. And once that's done, you'll have tuning access and you'll be ready to go inside.
Looks like a new HUD
While
as
your
well.
ship is attuning, you'll see rippling in the anomaly. And as soon as you are attuned, then you can fire a burst of quantum energy into the portal that will rip it open, and you'll have a gate in space that allows you to see the tunnel beyond and travel to your new star system.
When it opens, you'll hear the space around the jump point being ripped apart and everything being dropped.
You're probably waiting for the CL for Pyro, maybe.
The ES would align these jump points and exploring, and the CL for cargo. Sad to wait, but can't do much else about it. True. The ES would probably be more of the Pathfinder and set up the jump while the cargo variants would follow. That makes sense. But we'll see what happens. Have no idea.
Thrown into it. A really guttural, swirling sound of all the space around the jump point being dragged into this one singularity.
During this drawing process, the ships are drawn in automatically. You don't have to control anything. You don't have to do anything. There is, in fact, nothing you can do that would stop you being drawn in.
So the plan right now is if there's any obstructions.
Give me a second. I've got to get that up so it doesn't kick me out for inactivity.
In front of you when you're trying to attune to the gate, that'll break your attunement. So if somebody gets in your way while you're trying to attune, your attunement will pause until that obstruction has gone away. However, if anybody gets too close to the jump gate and they're not attuned, then they're going to get pushed away, which should clear the area for anybody who's trying to get through.
So for the people who want to block a jump point, we are actually considering our options as to how to prevent that from happening.
When you cross the threshold, you'll hear an instantaneous whip of the ship being pulled in and the changing of atmosphere between deep space and this singularity that you're being dragged into.
Once you're in the tunnel, your ship will be flying at a set speed that's determined by the flow of energy through the tunnel.
You'll hear the space around you flying past you at a great pace, like a really long cosmic drain pipe.
And you don't have any control of how fast you're going. You'll speed up in the straights and slow down the corners to a certain degree, but you still have to navigate.
The tunnel itself is something else. It needs a lot of technical and graphical things that needs to happen.
We've got flickering lights, some type of ethereal type of particle effect to show you type of the direction we're flowing. We also have fog effect, and this idea that you're always moving towards a strong, bright light in the distance. The idea we're going off so far is that we're working on the bending of light. You'll see impressions of the exterior, the location you've just come from, and also hints at the way you're going to. The walls of the tunnel type of curving the space-time around you, and eventually, as you travel through the tunnel, that distortion will move away from the initial system you started in and then blend slowly towards the new system you end up in. We can kind of do anything we want because it's an enclosed space, so we're doing things like, on the rendering side, we're taking the sunlight, which we don't normally need when you're in an enclosed space, and we're reusing the sunlight, all the text that goes behind that with high-res shadow maps and these type of things, and directional occlusion, and then reusing that to create a flickering, pulsating effect in the tunnel. And we can take a lot of shortcuts and do a lot of cool things that aren't really possible in the rest of the game because we have this totally enclosed and bespoke play space.
You will not see two-lane traffic inside the jump tunnel itself. In the jump tunnel, you'll see the ships ahead of you, and if you look behind, you'll be able to see ships that are in range behind you, but you won't see traffic going the other direction.
Why do you hate fun?
It's not that I hate fun, it's that I want everybody to have a good experience in this tunnel, and if there's other ships that you can collide with, we want to avoid that kind of situation.
The players' ships, when they're traveling in the tunnel, are going to be in a line. So it's going to be, the term that we use internally is ducks in a row. So one ship behind another ship behind another ship.
There'll be some obstructions in some of the tunnels which you have to dodge around. But for the most part, it's a matter of turning and navigating through the tunnel and not hitting the sides.
Because the closer you are to the edge of the tunnel, the more likely you are to fail your jump.
The edges of those tunnels and those obstructions cause distortion damage to your ship.
There's a pool on your jump drive, and if this pool fills with distortion, then your jump drive will shut down. If your jump drive does shut down, then you're going to fail that jump.
You get booted out of the tunnel, and there's a number of places in the system where you could end up based on like how long you've been in the tunnel. You could end up back in Stanton, or you could be in Pyro, but you're not going to be at where you wanted to be. You're going to be at the edge of the system somewhere and have to find your way back.
Whoa.
Currently, the jumps that we are toying with are about 3 minutes, but this is still open to iteration based on how many ships we want to have in that tunnel, how close they are, and the trip needs to be long enough in order to cover the transition from your origin system to your destination system.
Oh, okay.
When you are arriving via a jump point, you will realize that you aren't actually coming through the same entryway that you would have been passing through to go to the next system. Players will not be able to necessarily camp that point just for you to exit it. The intention is that there will be multiple locations where you will exit to, and so this will mitigate that threat.
It's kind of a shotgun approach coming out of the jump gate because we don't want everybody to be slamming right into each other. We want to be able to spread the ships out that are coming through and get your own view of your new setting and where you're at.
So when you come out of the Pyro side of the jump gate, you come out into completely different space than on the Stanton side. So it's sort of like...
Hold on a second, I gotta see where I'm at.
All right.
I haven't gotten shot yet, so that's what I'm worried about.
A cave of gas.
No.
There's also some structures that lead you directly towards the station.
Oh, okay.
You can do anything you like there. It's just a normal R&R station that is just nice and safe before you go out into Pyro itself, which is more dangerous, of course.
We've already shown on the tech preview that you can enter a jump gate and come out the other side, and we've got the ability to transfer servers. We've got that working even better than we ever thought we could at the beginning. We want to make the experience of going through the tunnel as seamless as possible. We don't want it to be super hard, but we want it to be engaging. We're going to save the challenging experience, the super hard acrobatics for the transient gates when we get to them.
We're dialing in the numbers about how many people jump at the same time, distance between ships, precisely the speed at which ships move down the tunnel, things like that. There's a lot of variables involved in balancing it, and there will be far more testing in the tech preview channel for jump points, so you can look forward to helping us figure out there.
Yeah, it's really exciting to be to this point where we're able to deliver this new system of transferring yourself from one star system to another, being able to visit an entirely new star system, and having that experience of going from Stanton to Pyro. It's going to be exciting.
Thanks for watching, and we're all really looking forward to being able to make these jumps and just a normal part of our gaming life.
There you go.
Which is fun, because jumping is fun.
So what did we learn this week? Well, hopefully a whole heck of...
Well, that's pretty much it. The rest of it is Jared talking, and he's rolling the credits. So, all right, let me get back to what I was doing. That's going to be exciting when that comes. Not gonna lie. Okay, let me continue on to what I was doing. Oh, you're welcome, Billy, anytime, man. I was gonna run it on Sunday and for the Snowbirds meeting room, but I was more than happy to watch it again because I was looking to check it out again too. Okay, now I gotta find the caterpillar. There it is. Back over here. Don't have a whole lot of time to scrape it. Whoops. Passed it up. Attention. do a scan on this thing and see what we've got. Nothing on board. Okay. So basically, it's just I'm gonna crack it.
Weapon systems online. Aegis combat assist activated. Systems green.
I'll be right back, Shadow.
Yep. Part. Okay, got 2 more pieces. I gotta move the ship. another contract. Verified. Accept that offer. Come on, load in. Here we go. No, it's in yellow too. Okay. Close by.
Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete.
Whoops. Hello.
Hello there, Shadow. You streaming?
Yeah.
Quantum
So,
travel complete.
Nothing.
I am in the reclaimer.
Just come off another 11-hour workday.
Oof.
But the patch hasn't dropped yet, and they want everybody to jump into Area 18 as soon as it does. So I'm gonna sit here,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna eat me some dinner, and I'm gonna wait on it.
So, I know you watched the ISC.
Oh yeah, I did.
I can't wait. But I do have a question, and this is something that a lot of people are wondering about. Why is the Zeus CL not in 24? And the only reason that I can think of, it has to do with the MFDs. The MFDs are going to be upgraded in 4.0. So,
I mean, it could be that it's just not ready.
Well, that too. But the
But
the ES is going to be ready for 4.0. The CL, from what I gather, when they were talking about it, is not going to be until later. I just think, this is just my thought, that...
Oh, the CL, you said 24.
Yeah, the CL.
At first.
Yeah, but the CL is not going to be in 24.
Right, but you're saying... Maybe I'm misunderstanding what you're saying. You're saying the ES is coming in 4.0.
Yes.
Right, but the CL won't be in until after that.
Exactly, that's what they were saying.
Okay, I'm sure it's just because it's just not ready. They don't expect it to be ready by 4.0.
Yeah. But I mean, I would
And
would
MFDs could be a part of that.
Well, yeah, because they're. I mean, every ship is going to be totally different. When 4.0 drops, but me myself being the person that would love to see that ship in 24, because it's, let's just say it is a ship that would be a great asset in 24. Just saying.
Oh yeah.
A lot of people would really enjoy that ship, and there's quite a few waiting for it. Me, I'm okay because I've got the ES, and that's going to be my one exploration ship besides the 600. But it would be pretty to see, just saying.
Yeah, I mean, I would like it to. I mean, it'd be great if it could make it, but as far as any specific thing that would be holding it up, I mean, probably they were just focused on getting at least one Zeus ready for 4.0, and they chose the ES to prioritize.
Well, that one's got more components, shielding and everything like that. You know, so it does.
The
make
ES
sense.
is the base model anyway.
Yes. Yeah. It was, like I say, it was just a thought, because I was like, why wouldn't this ship be prioritized? It's just a thought, you know. Just me thinking.
But I think they're really wanting to put the elevators to the test today.
The elevators?
Yeah. Because they want everybody at Area 18. So, not just the elevators, but transit as a whole. Because that is the number one thing you're going to bog down, aside from just, you know, I mean, it's all one DGS, so it's not like you're going to bog down the server because people logging in at the same time. Doesn't matter if you're in one spot or another, but you'll stress elevators and you'll stress your spawn point.
Oh crap! I meant to check this thing, scan it. All right, go ahead, Ty. Sorry,
That's all right. You'll stress your spawn assignments, right? So people spawning in the same hab on top of each other, that sort of thing. So you'll see if that happens. We'll see if elevators function, especially your spaceport elevators with the instance hangars, because I remember the Benny Hill day with everybody trying to get into the elevator at once. It was just going to everywhere except your hangar. So
let's see what's in this Valkyrie. Doesn't look like it has anything in it. My shield's back up. Doesn't look like it has anything. Okay. Just a breakup. I just would love to see That would be just a cool ship to fly with the new setup.
The new, what they call transient jump tunnels, that's a new thing.
Yeah. Well, they did say that we would have to traverse, guide yourself through.
Right, but having temporary wormhole openings pop up in different areas is a concept that they haven't really talked about before.
Right. And I think
up until now, it's always been one way in, one way out.
I think it's going to be cool.
Oh, I do too. I'm not complaining about it. I'm curious how they're gonna utilize it. Right? It's like, say you find a jump point, right?
Okay.
And you go through it, but you don't know how many uses it's got or how much, if there's a time clock on it, right? And how do you sell that data without knowing? How do you know what size it is without sending a ship too big that doesn't work? Right. I mean, is it a small, medium, or large? Well, the small worked, sure. The medium worked. Oh crap, my Polaris just blew up. I guess it's not a large. That's how do you figure that out without doing that?
Yeah, because originally in the concept of it, they said that every there's going to be sizes to the ships, or for the jump points for certain ships to go through.
And it's still like that on the Arc Star map on the website.
So I think for the initial jump gate, they may be doing that just to see. ABY? Not sure. What do you mean, Billsborough? Any chance they'll allow the transient ones to pop into a new system before the main jump point? You know what? That's a good question. Hey, Jose, what's up? That's what an exploration ship scanners can determine, in my opinion. Well, this is where the Terrapin's going to shine as being a pathfinder. Size, duration, etc. Scanners can determine that but only scanners can determine that info. Well, the Terrapin, the Cutter, the 315, and I mean, all your scanning ship, all your pathfinders are now going to have a massive purpose. That's just my thought, though. Go ahead. Sorry.
Regarding the first question about going to other systems, I really doubt it. Like, I think if there's a, like they said pretty specifically that they were different places to enter and exit the wormhole, but they showed like you would be kind of, even if you exit violently, right? You're not going to be in deep space, but you're going to be on the edge of either your starting system or your ending system. So even not ending, even if you go through one of the side tunnels, I don't see that ending you up anywhere other than your start or your end point system for that jump point. Now, if you do happen to find a jump point to a heretofore undiscovered system, that will be a big deal, and you'll have to determine, I guess, whether or not that jump point is transient or if you found the permanent opening of it. And then when you exit, right, did you exit through the transient or the permanent just because it's there? Like, if you exit a jump point into a brand new system, it's like, now I have to get back.
Yeah.
So, or I can explore, right? If I try to go back, is that jump point even there, or was it transient? Do I have to find the permanent to get back to where I was? Do I have enough supplies to do that? Or if I try and go back through it, right? Am I going to go back the right way? You're going to have to map this, and you never know if what you just mapped is going to be there when you turn around and want to go back through it. So, once you find the permanent, then I think you'll be in pretty good shape. But you won't know you found the permanent, even, I don't know. Unless it's really, really obvious that there's like a main tunnel, right? And then you can follow that. Even if you entered through a transient, you'll still exit through the main, and then you can come back and exit through the main the other way to map the tunnel. That's the only way I could see it. Is that if it's very obvious where the main tunnel is, then.
Okay. I remember making this transient jump point suggestion on Astro Club's chat one time. He went on for about 20 minutes about why I was wrong. Who's laughing now, Mr. Shelley? But I mean, we don't know all the particulars about what's going to happen, but being able to control your ship going through, you'll be going at a certain speed, but if you make a mistake, you could get stuck, and then that's where the Starfarer, the SRV, your rescue vehicles are going to come into play.
Yeah, imagine coming out in an Aurora LN, right? You make a mistake, go down a side tunnel, and you come out like out of fuel range of any damn place. Or, and that's not even exiting violently.
Right. And I mean, I'm not trying to knock anybody going through these things or whatever, because everybody's going to take a chance. Everybody's going to take a chance on it. But if you don't have the right ship, you may want to rethink about what you're doing. Just going to say it.
Here's what I've got. Here's my question for the lore, right? They sat there and they talked about how the jump gate, the jump point, the entrance to it, it's kind of a light show, right? It's got all these swirling lights. It's huge. It's this big giant thing, beautiful and awesome. How in the hell did ships disappear or in the vicinity of the first jump point and nobody saw the damn thing? Oh, well, maybe it's that big, bright, pulsing spatial anomaly right here in the middle of this area where ships keep disappearing. I mean, how?
Well, what killed me?
Was,
go ahead, sorry.
That was the whole thing, is ships were disappearing, and I think it was called the Nesso Triangle or something. Yeah. Something similar to that, the Nesso Triangle. And nobody knew what was causing it. But now, apparently jump points are these bright, crazy, wildly visible spatial anomalies, so I don't know how they're gonna solve that.
Hey, what's up, Shay? I don't know. All I know is I'm excited. I didn't show up until they had a leak, and it didn't show up until they had a leak in the quantum drive system. The jump point, yes. In the first part of the ISC, and you'll hear some sound effects from Jared showing how the accident happened and how they got pulled into it. But it was a leaky quantum drive, and that's how it popped up. Go ahead, Dyer.
Oh, nothing. Everything. Hey, Space Dyer.
Hey. No, I mean, don't get me wrong. I understand how they got pulled in, right? Accidentally, right? You get too close to the thing, and your quantum drive's got a leak in it. You get pulled in, and there's nothing you can do. What I don't understand is why it was such a mystery what was doing it.
Okay.
Right? Because it was like 50 years or something, and they couldn't figure out what was doing it. But it turns out there was this big, bright, crazy space anomaly right there in the middle of everything, and nobody thought to check it out except Nick Crawshaw for 50 years or however many years it was. Way too many.
Yeah.
But it's not about how they got sucked in. It's why was it such a mystery. It's like, oh, don't go near that thing, right? That's what it should have been.
Come on, I need to drink something.
Have they dropped the update for Euphrates yet in that space guy?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
No, wait. It's going to be a mad rush in Area 18 when they do.
Oh crap, here we go. Can't eat or drink now. Right, if we're already theorizing about wormholes in, they should have had some idea. That's what Shay was saying.
I'm not sure I understand.
If we already are theorizing about wormholes in 2024, they should have some idea.
So the ships that are maybe equipped to discover wormholes is, I'm thinking the Carrick, the Corsair, the Terrapin, and what other?
The 315.
Oh, okay.
Well, the 315 is a Pathfinder.
Right.
So every ship will be capable of finding a jump tunnel.
I was just thinking like ships that are equipped to like sort of more sensitive to detect the wormholes.
Right. Ships with better scanning equipment and stuff.
Right. One of the cutters has equipment like a scanner, the Scout, right?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Fees. Here we go with fees to clean up junk again. Let me take this shit back to Hearst. Oh, excuse me. So with 4 votes on should the Zoo CL be in the 24 patch, 4 votes, 100%.
Oh, should it be? Well, yeah, of course it should be.
It should be, yeah.
Should be, but do we? That question is really, do we want it to be? And of course we do.
I mean, I personally, I think it should be, but there's a reason why it's not. At this point.
Probably waiting for Pyro.
Well, I was talking to Ty about this, and it kind of makes sense because of, like he was saying, it's not ready. And there could be something with the MFDs, like I was talking about before. They're going to be reworked, so it's a high possibility of that. How can I be obstructed? Come on.
I'll be right back.
There. Whoa. Okay. Let's move. Go. Got a route.
Quantum travel initiated.
See if we can pick up some goody stuff on the way. I would just like to get involved with the tech preview test on a jump. I would love that.
I'm sure they'll have at least one that's open to at least one of the waves.
Well, I've been putting in my bug reports and stuff like that, so we'll see what happens. I wonder if when the next Evo invite will be. That's hard to say.
Usually around the spring sometime, or that's when it has been the last 2 years.
Well, we're in the summer, so we're not going to see that for a bit.
Well, I say spring, more like, mid to late winter.
Well, the last one, I think, yeah, we missed it. The last one, I think, was right after Christmas, something like that. They sent out the letters. I mean, I don't know. Be nice to see what they're what's going on with that. I would really like to get into it.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I'm not laughing at you.
I know. What's up?
So on the Evo chat, right?
Mm-hmm.
And on testing chat too, they do this. Whenever a new patch is greenlit, Waka will put a green fireball.
Oh,
right.
Okay.
He'll post that into chat. Somebody else did it.
Mm-hmm.
And it was immediately deleted by Waka.
I bet. It would just be nice. That's all.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie. It would just be nice. I know the past couple months have been really rough for me, and I've gotten really frustrated with things. And I'm trying to remedy the situation. But I think I found out what my main problem was, but now I'm going to have to definitely work on getting a new system. Because I'm getting a lot of desync, and because of my drive situation where it is external and it takes more time to read what the game is telling me.
Yeah.
That's a main issue. So
Yeah.
originally, when I first got the system, and I had it, and I had it on external 1 terabyte, it would read. I would get into game quick, but as the game has grown since I've been in here for 2.5 years, I'm starting to see that I need to escalate. Processing power, most definitely. Definitely looking at an i9, or not an i9, Ryzen 9.
I was about to say, you better not be going Team Blue.
No. No. I've worked on IBMs when they were just, you had to work with PC DOS and stuff like that. The compatibles were a whole lot easier to work with. And when I got my first system, 7800X3D has been wonderful for me. Yeah, like I say, I'm gonna get that Ryzen 7. I'm gonna go AMD next build. AMD is nothing wrong with AMD. I'm running a Ryzen 7, and I'm gonna say it. The game was running the processor instead of the card, and she's a workhorse. This
Yeah,
system, yeah, go ahead.
Running a 5600X on mine.
So I am definitely going to stick with AMD, and this system, once I get a new one, is going to be my backup, just in case something happens, and that way I can still hop in when I need to on whatever. But I'm not going to have it as, I was thinking about getting a capture card and running the smaller unit as the mainstream machine and running the new one as the game machine. Oh, I'm staying with the NVIDIA GPU. They just got to get their stuff together with the drivers. There's been a lot of people going through that. I mean, like today, I was stuck, or the past 2 days, I was stuck on Lorville for practically 2 days trying to get off, and I was finally able to make it today. I'm not taking those. Sounds like CIG was taking to AMD and then talking to. Yeah, they're in negotiations with them on drivers because AMD. I plan to use my old one for that. VMs, yeah. There was a lot of people that were having problems with AMD drivers, and they had to get with them. And also, NVIDIA, when 23 dropped, they had some stuff. NVIDIA was featuring Star Citizen, so they got to get it together. They're going to be doing stuff like that. Trying to see if there's a wake of disaster around here somewhere. Terrapin. Why would I want to pay a fee? That doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna head on over to to New Babbage in case I gotta get fuel. No. I'd rather go to Lorville or Harcourt. But you know what, Shay? Because also too, because they're going to Vulcan, you know, they really got to talk to AMD and NVIDIA about the drivers. I mean, they're beta testing it now, but it's like Vulcan will put a hurting on your system going through SC. My son was using Vulcan on when we were trying out Ghost Recon Breakpoint, and it's a better set. It's better than DX, but it's got to be. They've got to do a lot of work with it before I start using it on SC.
I just went ahead and deleted and recopied my PTU account. Greenlit. Patch is greenlit. Walker just posted.
Green light.
Walker just lit the beacon.
Yeah, and we also have next tier DLS6.
Right. Waka has lit the beacon. CID calls for aid, and the avocados will answer.
Mm-hmm. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. If I could get in there, I'd be all in it. Let's see. Let me get the testing chat up and open. Oh, come on. Here we go. I would love to get a taste of it. So they're all going to one test landing zone to test?
Yeah, they've requested that everybody spawn at Area 18.
To check out the tram system.
Well, they did not say why, but I'm just saying it's going to put a heck of a load on the transit system.
Wave 1 tomorrow. Let's get that poll up. I don't see wave 1 until next week if it comes to fruition.
No, they've got another Evocati test scheduled for tomorrow anyway already.
Oh, that'll work.
Something to do with, see what it says. You probably read it. This tech preview test Friday with Evocati.
Mm-hmm.
This test is going to use the same build that is currently on 324 PTU, but with the new replication message queuing network updates, which is going to replace the old network message queuing system in preparation for server meshing.
A network messaging system.
And will be much more robust against networking bottlenecks.
Okay.
It'll be a single shard test. They're just testing the protocols.
I would love to say something about wave 1 tomorrow, to be fair, but I don't see that coming. I would rather them have a whole weekend and get a whole lot of data on Monday and say, boom, here it is. I'm not really. I'm not doing that, Shane. Because, I want it too. I ain't gonna lie.
There are the patch notes.
Patch notes. Patch notes have dropped.
Yeah, you probably won't see them yet, but I'll post them in the side chat for you.
Okay.
There you are.
Thank you, sir. Okay. I'm going to run the patch notes real quick. Still Evocati, as we know.
That known issues list just got shorter. Just immediately looking at it, that is a shorter list.
Yes, it was longer yesterday. Gameplay bumped up many hauling mission reward payouts after design discussions and community feedback.
Oh, also they're turning the reputation system back on tonight.
Mm-hmm. I'll go back over to
stopping services on old PTU.
Crusader. See if I can get something there.
Bottom travel initiated.
All right. With 6 votes, the CO should be in to 24 patch. Tomorrow's poll is going to be Wave 1 next week. Will it happen? Yes or no?
I'm just gonna sit here and refresh the launcher.
Okay, just got patch note through the SC tracker. Appreciating the likes and the views, everybody. Thank you very much. I know we're all waiting for 24 and definitely waiting for the you know what, Ty? The whole time we've been here, I should have had you running a guide session.
Oh no, that's all right. I'm not big on gaming the system.
Not gaming, showing me something.
No, I wasn't even in game. I'm sitting here watching chat and refreshing the launcher for. There it is. It just dropped.
Nice. So, Shay, we have to come up for a name for Spectre 12's Reclaimer.
The Pooper Scooper.
No. You'll think? Okay. Still nothing good. Haven't even gotten the wake of disaster.
Call it Trash Bird.
Trash Bird?
Yeah, all your other ships are named Snowbird something.
Well, since he's a bit of a rogue, and
You should
junkyard dog.
You should run around with it half destroyed all the time, just barely working, and call it dumpster fire.
Dumpster fire. Scrappy. Just as long as we don't put the dew on the end. No scrappy dew. Gotta run to do. Talk to y'all later. Probably be home tomorrow. All right. All right, Billy's Brew. You have a good one, man. Take care and have a safe trip. Where is my Star Citizen journal? No, Ty, I actually have a journal for Star Citizen.
All right, loading into Area 18. Yeah, we all have a journal in Star Citizen. It's called the Journal.
No, mine is actually a written journal. So we have to start a new entry for Shadow Specter 12.
Is it as useless as the in-game journal?
No. Because it reminds me what I named these ships and things like that.
I'm in Area 18.
Nice. Whoops. Trying not to pay any money for any of these salvage contracts. Spectre 12 ships.
Man, this server is lousy with sig devs.
Oh, it's been time. It's been time, trust me. Now say again, Ty. All right.
Said this server is lousy with sig devs. I've seen 4 or 5 sig tags scroll past general chat, global chat. I mean.
Well, I think they're trying to push it now. It's getting down to the wire.
Jeez. Man, we broke the wire three updates ago.
Okay.
We're way past the wire.
Well, they want to get it out before the end of the month.
They wanted to get it out before the end of last month.
Yeah. To be fair.
Yeah. No, yeah, it's not a surprise really, but
so we're gonna call the reclaimer for Spectre 12 Scrappy? We can do better than Scrappy. Okay.
I told you, Trash Bird.
He's talking about Trash Bird. No.
Scrapper Dan.
Well, he could say Dapper Dan, but it's not going to be Dapper.
Well, it's not Trapper Dan.
Oh. Red. Oh my God. Let's see. I am not getting any contracts. The ones that they want me to pay. I haven't got any money to pay on those. And they're all small ones. If I wanted those, I'd go and get Anvil arrows. Then you gotta pay a fee for them. I can go out and get shot for more money than that.
How much money?
You gotta pay a fee for 1,000 to get anything.
I mean,
and the payout is not that great.
I mean, I'd pay 1,000 to shoot you.
Oh, why? Thank you. You're so kind.
Quantum travel complete.
Oh, appreciate the likes and the views. Thank you very much. What would be the next place we could go to? See if we can get lucky. Maybe over by Microtech. Why would you say routing not available to Microtech? There we go. Keep wishing. That's pretty much it. That's all we can do right now is keep wishing until that bad boy drops. Used up quite a bit of fuel. May have to. That'll be one time there's a queue in the PTU. Yeah. That's a high possibility.
Quantum travel initiated.
What's planning ahead? You know, the one thing that I think for the transition to Pyro, and we could, you know, be really, really like kind of careful doing it and stuff like that, but that just depends on what ships we have and how the hardware factor is going to work and stuff like that. We'll see. The new scanning? Oh, yeah. Well, I got a question, and this is for everybody that plays the game. Do you think we are in a drought? I don't think we're in a drought. We've had issues with the servers, yes, but a drought? No, there's no drought. We got a ton of stuff in 23. I don't think, and I can't see where people are. Some are saying that we're in a drought. No. No. 317 was in a heavy drought because of what they were doing and trying to get PES set up. But I mean, to me, there was always something to do in 317 because I was doing all sorts of stuff. But there's no drought in this. It's just people are ready for the next stage in the game to get better and then go to server meshing. Last year at this time, we saw the whole sea. This whole sea has been in the game for a year. Can you believe it?
I have a theory.
Shoot.
I have a theory that it feels like a drought because we have all of this new stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's difficult to really get in and actually do it because of the servers. So it feels like there's nothing to do because all the stuff to do is kind of broken.
Yeah. That's a good point. What's up? I agree. However, the water jug seems 100,000 gigameters away. Yeah. And I just can't get a decent contract. Well, you know what? I'm gonna put a halt to the ship. go and go back here and set up the stuff in the back.
It is. Holy crap. There's like. Oh my god. There's got to be 50 players in Rocket Memorial on one server.
Wow. what do we got? Do we have anything? Still the same ones. Well, I might as well go ahead and take this and sell it.
Quantum travel initiated.
Dude was like, I'm able to pick up 1 SCU containers once they're snapped to my cargo grid, and I decided to help him out. Lift with your back, not your legs.
Right? It's going to get better. I just don't know. Like I say, when the new patch comes, it'll clear the servers up. That'll definitely help situation. But like I say, I'm really hesitant about the new the blockade runner event. But I do get that they have to see if it's going to do something, and when it comes in server meshing, it'll probably be, 100 times better. Oof, I got a loaded server. It would just be 2 hours.
Roger that, flight. I'm good.
And 7 votes say yes. The zoo should be in patch 24.
Quantum travel complete.
Okay.
People running around everywhere.
Quantum travel.
Where's my Vandal mask?
Quantum travel complete.
Rawr! I'm a Vandal. Rawr! Everybody's just hanging out at Area 18, waiting for the elevators to start working. People have got tractor beams equipped. Someone's dropping boxes in the...
Weapon systems offline. Shields online. Aegis combat system activated. Low systems gradients.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
People are saying in VoIP that Chris Roberts is on this server, but I don't know.
I've actually seen his name in game. Hello.
Hey, what's up, Shadow?
What's up?
Just got out of Costco.
Mm-hmm. I've actually seen Chris Roberts in game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, his gamer tag.
I guess he was flying the Connie, huh?
I don't know what he was flying. I didn't catch up to him.
For him being like pretty much the CEO of Star Citizen, he probably has availability for all ships.
Yeah. But I did.
I wonder oh, you think?
I did see his gamer tag in there. It said Chris Roberts CIG.
I wonder if CIG employees have employee discounts when purchasing ships.
I don't know.
I would think so. Or maybe one of your perks is being a CIG employee that you have availability to all ships while you're employed.
Possibly.
Based you already downloaded the patch already?
Oh, I'm in it, buddy. There's like there's like 60 people in Riker Memorial Spaceport right now.
Okay. So how's it? Is it pretty smooth so far, or sort of
broken.
like?
It's completely broken.
Oh, okay.
People are pulling out guns. Oh wait, no, that's a. Most people are pulling out Wild Blast Desperados. I've got a Vandal mask on, running around yelling "Roar!" But we're all just hanging out in Wrecker Memorial Spaceport because the elevator's completely broken. CIG told us to spam Area 18 as soon as the patch launched, so we did, and it immediately broke.
Stuck in here. There we go.
Security are shooting each other.
So they purposely told you to break Area 18, in other words.
Oh yeah. And buddy, did we?
I guess that's one way to stress test the game.
We'll find out when another build comes out tomorrow and the tech preview comes out tomorrow. But it's all Evocati. We will not be able to get in there.
That's a shame.
Well, I got a little bit
Security
of
shooting
salvage.
at someone.
Hey Shadow, on the Zeus variants, which one did you pledge for?
I have an ES.
Oh, the ES is the Explorer, right?
Yep. I have I have a C2 and I have a C1 and I have the Star Runner. So, I mean, there was really no use for me getting that ship. You know what I'm saying? Since I have other cargo ships to match it or be close to it or just above it. So
Right. And on the Zeus, all the variants have 3 size 2 shield modules, I think.
no, the ES has 4 size 3s, I think.
4 size 3s?
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Okay, that's
I mean,
more than Redeemer.
I don't remember. I have to look it up, but it has 4 shield modules. Components.
I know. I know. I remember it had had more shield modules than the Connie had. So I was like, that has to be 3 size 2 modules.
or attempting to
Someone parked the Pisces here.
Nope, it's got 4.
4. Wow. Yeah, that's definitely for pyro.
Well, you would definitely have to have that.
Yeah, especially with the radiation burst.
Is approaching.
This year's going to be a good year. I mean,
Got 2 security guys that are going at it.
Like NPCs?
Insane. Yeah, right here in the spaceport.
You say going at it, they're shooting at each other?
They're shooting each other. One's got a laser pistol, one's got a fully auto pistol, and they are shooting each other.
Huh. Okay.
Some kid killed some poor sap.
I guess you did your job on space side.
I mean, I helped. It was a team effort.
Yeah. But yeah, this year's gonna be a good year. We already got the hangars coming in, and we got our new Moby Glass, possible, hopefully, Polaris before Citizen-Con, maybe. We got the Zeus is coming out, Pyro, maybe. Check preview, Pyro, maybe, hopefully.
Well, we'll see what happens on that.
But man, I really want to check out that that Mirai Fury ship.
Holy shit, the Pisces just exploded.
Ah.
I wish one of these guards would kill the others so they stop shooting through the crowd at each other.
Hey Shadow, I'll probably be logging on like around maybe. We're in the same time zone, anyways. I think I'll probably be logging on around maybe noon tomorrow. If you wanna help me on maybe a little training.
Yeah. I'll try.
Tomorrow's the last day, huh?
Yeah. No. It's a
Okay.
free fly.
Oh, okay. Oh, I think tomorrow's the last day for the your referral bonus, right? That's what I think it is.
I guess.
But yeah, I'll probably be jumping on if you're on around that time.
I'll be here.
Oh, Shadow, did you try on that white armor I gave you?
No, I haven't. I've been on Spectre 12, so I haven't done anything with 11 yet. Ah, crap! I gotta go to the other office. Dang it.
I'm gonna be dumping off this load of Costco stuff. I'll catch you later in a little bit.
All right, man. Have a good one.
Next stop, Tisa Spaceport. Arriving. Tisa Spaceport. Please watch your step when disembarking the train. Is a serious and dangerous offense. Be considerate to your fellow travelers. Do not block doors.
Stored.
Person security reserve.
Keep it going, people.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Please visit us again.
Comply with all commands from Hurston Security and authorized orders. Step away from the platform edge when train is approaching. Trespassing or attempting to trespass on train tracks is a serious and dangerous offense.
right, everybody. I did my job. I helped break Area 18. Yeah, I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna wind down and get ready to go to bed.
All right, dude.
And I'll have another day tomorrow.
Well, it should be a little bit more interesting.
Well,
hopefully.
At least tomorrow will be a Friday.
That's a plus.
Good night, everybody.
Have a good one, Ty. Thanks for hanging out, man. Take that. And back up to a mill. Would have got more if some contracts popped. Ones I didn't have to pay for. But it is what it is. Hello.
Good evening, Shadow. How are you?
Alright, what's up?
Not much.
What's going on, Tex?
Different day?
Yeah?
Different. That's about it.
Yeah, I hear you. Oh, excuse me. So, what are you up to?
Oh, I'm just logging into the game, see what it's gonna do to me today as it did yesterday, or I got all from all 68 all the way down to the 1. Couldn't find the 1 to eliminate. So I went through like anybody that was alive, I killed.
Person security reserves the right to search travelers at any time.
Needless to say.
See if I can get off Lorville. It took me 2 days to get off Lorville.
Do not block doors.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, finally got to a point where I could get off.
Trespassing or attempting to trespass on train tracks is a serious and dangerous offense. Next stop, Tisa Spaceport.
I think I went to Lorville, then I went up to First Harbor. Or I just stayed at Lorville.
Here go those trams doing stupid things again.
Now arriving, Tisa Spaceport. Please watch your step when disembarking the train. Step away from the platform edge when train is approaching.
couple of bunkers and then I'm calling it. Mrs. Shadow is home and I'm gonna go and relax.
Okay. Yeah, I'm on Lorville.
Oh, it took me forever to get off. That tram just would not let me get off.
Welcome
no matter
to
how
the
many
ASOP
servers
vehicle
I
retrieval
jumped.
system.
Huh. I gotta go recall the Pisces where I can take all my stuff up to Everest Harbor.
Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again.
Got a little bit of salvage.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other ones wouldn't pop for me, so I got 2 where I didn't have to pay for them, and then all the rest I had to be paid. So.
Yeah, I don't like all that pay. Stuff for... I don't do any of the salvage because I'm not paying for it.
Well, there's unverified contracts you can do, and there's some that are where you don't have to pay for them, and then there's some you do. The verified contracts, they're not worth it. I mean, if you're gonna do one, do the unverified contract, and you're taking a chance, but you'll get more out of it because you're not paying for it. You're just going there. You get paid for it, and then you get the RMC.
Yeah.
Or the construction material.
Probably just do this short little thing here and then call it a night. Oh, I gotta go get a whole bunch of medical stuff done tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
3 different MRIs and a whole bunch of X-rays. Thing. Work comp stuff is a joke here. They say, oh, you got 3 herniated discs pushing on the main spinal cord. It's also pushing on here, here, and here. Another doctor looks at it and says, oh, it's a sprain. So you don't need to do anything.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a sprain. Crazy.
Okay, let's see what's open. Defend site.
Hope everything that's still left on the Pisces here that I put on it last night. We'll see. Has there been anybody else on tonight, or just come and gone, or?
Not really anybody on as far as like playing. I mean, I was on earlier just trying to get off of freaking Floorville. And then when I finally got there, like I said, it took me 2 days, and I finally was able to get off of there.
Quantum travel engaged.
Be tired later.
Yep.
Quantum travel complete.
Rashes on, huh?
Hmm?
I see road rashes in the game.
Yeah. you. if I can find me some loot.
Yeah.
What's going on with the loot boxes? Here we are. Railgun.
Those are nice.
Yeah. And a sniper rifle, P6. See if I can grab this railgun. Yeah, but it makes you drop one of your other weapons. That doesn't make any sense. I got time to put it in the ship. Hello.
Howdy, how's it going?
What's up?
What y'all doing?
I'm getting ready. I'm doing bunkers, and then I'm getting ready to get off and go spend time with my wife. What's up?
Not a lot. I'm just seeing what was going on.
Yeah, I'm doing a few other things and jumping off too.
Okay.
I was in earlier trying to get off of Lorville. That's what took up most of my day.
I hear you, man. About the middle of the day, the service seemed to straighten out a little bit.
Yeah, I was able to finally get on a tram and take the reclaimer out in Bedlog.
Yeah.
But it took forever.
Yeah.
yesterday. I was caught in a loop and I was stuck going back and forth on a tram, and the doors wouldn't open.
You try walking through?
Yeah.
Wow.
See, everybody, like, people are on the tram with me, and it'll stop, and they'll be able to get out, but I'm stuck. And then all of a sudden the door's open. So it's massive desync.
Yes.
For me. And that's what really blows. So there's nothing I can do about that.
I'll be right back. I gotta disconnect so I can get in.
Hello.
I'm back. I just had to disconnect so I could get in game.
That's so weird how that affects you like that.
Yeah, I have to turn off the NVIDIA panel too.
Crazy.
I know. I mean, I'm using the NVIDIA panel because that's the way I can see what's going on with my graphics card.
Yeah. If I did that, my game wouldn't never load up because the easy anti-cheat thinks it's something running in the background. And since there's nothing there in the cheat mechanism itself where you can tell it to ignore things,
Mm-hmm.
you know, like legitimate programs.
Yeah. Shotgun. I don't need a shotgun. I'm gonna take this sniper rifle though, and take it to the ship and come back. Since we can't have two weapons and carry one in our hands anymore, which doesn't make any sense.
Even though there's technically 3 slots.
Yeah. But it is what it is.
Yeah. I did a wake of disaster earlier today. That was the weakest thing I've ever seen.
If I could have went with you, I would have, but I was stuck and trying to fight my way off of it, and finally got to the point where I could get off.
Right. I hear you. I hear you.
I mean,
I'm hoping.
Just gonna say it was really annoying.
A little bit, yes.
But
they're supposed to be quitting free fly tomorrow.
Yep, free fly ends tomorrow.
Probably tomorrow night. You go wherever their home office is.
Well, it should end about 4 o'clock UTC. So that would be like 8 a.m. for me.
Yeah.
We'll see. I don't know. They'll probably announce it or something.
That'd be kind of nice.
But don't get me wrong, free fly is good. It's just we should have it on. They're going to be a lot better with server meshing.
Yeah.
back and get my P8 and then head on to the next one. Get a little loot. Too bad you can't take the whole freaking box.
Right.
Ugh.
But I'll be honest, those little red ammo crates hold more than they're supposed to.
Oh, that's for sure.
But if they hold more than one SCU of crate, it's, yeah.
I mean, I got two. I was trying to do some salvage and get the, the unverified ones. I got two of them, and then all of a sudden they just stopped.
Yeah. The unverified 10,000, 6,000 only pop up every now and then. And Wake of Disasters, depending on the server, can be once a day to every couple of hours to back to back.
I've had it on, well, with Spectre 11, I get it a lot. But
yeah.
I haven't had it on 12, so.
All I do is pretty much salvage it.
Yeah, I was hoping to get a hammerhead, but I got a caterpillar and a Valkyrie, so. And it put me over a mil, so I mean, I'm not complaining.
RMC is in demand.
Yeah, I mean, I was by myself, so I didn't scrape it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I got you on that. I understand. That's boring and time consuming unless I'm stupid tired, just really want to chill.
Yeah, I mean, I normally go out and just break them and bring it back. If I know somebody's close by, that can back me up if I get in trouble or something, then I'll go ahead and scrape it.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with that.
But I've been there, done that, where I was doing salvage and doing a scrape, and somebody came up and messed with me, and I ended up losing everything. So I said, nope, just gonna buy by myself. I'm just gonna pop it and head on out.
There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing at all.
But I've been scanning for cargo more because I found some weevil eggs Saturday.
Where?
Inside of a ship.
Really? All I've seen literally is alcohol, food, and altrotoxin. That's it. That's all I've seen.
Oh, I got lucky because this one had three crates of weevil eggs on it.
And if I wanted to farm those, where would I find them?
Oh, it was in a Wake of Disaster. That's how I got it.
Well, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about in-game beyond salvage.
Oh, that I don't know. I think HRTs have them.
I'm lazy. I'm not doing an HRT for cargo.
Engines on. Launch complete.
So, what part of the galaxy are you in?
I'm over at Hurston.
Landing gear.
Doing one more bunker and then I'm calling it for the day.
I understand.
For 3 hours.
Whoa. Yeah, it's time to spend some time with the wife.
probably stream tomorrow, so I can spend time with Mr. Shadow when she's home.
You got anything special planned, or just time together?
Oh no, just kicking back, really. Just kick back. Did what I had to do today as far as going to the grocery store, getting that taken care of, and the rest of the weekend is going to be chill.
There you go. I hear you.
Sherman. Gotta go to Sherman. Then this weekend, I'm going to open up for guide sessions. If people need guide sessions, you really need to see that ISC if you're interested, Tony.
I looked at that. I was helping Zero do some of his, make some of his money. I just really don't care about guiding people.
No, I'm talking about the ISC, the
Inside Star Citizen.
Yeah, the jump points. That was interesting.
I bet. I haven't been into those in a long time. I'll do a quick read on some of the info. For a while there, they were just as boring and predictable as anything else.
No, just check out Nubifier. It'll do it quick.
All right. It's a Nubifier. How do you spell that?
Nubifier?
Yeah, it's like noob a fire.
No, Nubifier.
Oh, okay, got it. Yeah, I'll go do that.
Quantum drop complete.
Yeah, he does them pretty fast. But if, like I say, if you really want to get into it, you would watch the actual ISC because it explains a lot of what is going to be happening with the jump points.
Good. Yeah, I'll look into that. I'll have a little bit of time on my hands. Today, tomorrow, next day, a few days after that. I got good news beyond that. I'm finally starting to be released from a few of my hospital appointments.
Nice.
Home health no longer comes out to the house. I've got maybe one left on wound care, and then after that, it's just a regular checkup. Nice. No idea it was going to take 7 months.
Yeah. I hear you.
I've noticed something about the reclaimer. When you're in yours, see if you notice it too. If you walk back to front, it's two separate ships. You have the front half and the back half, and there's a dead zone in the middle.
That makes sense.
For some reason, I lost a lot of health on the way in here. How did I do that?
I've seen that happen a lot in certain ships where, like inside the, what ship? The C2?
Yeah.
You'll be walking through and all of a sudden you'll get like a drop of moisture on your helmet. And
Yep.
Then sometimes you'll be walking through and all of a sudden you lose a point of health.
I lost 15.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was whatever that was. It was a hit.
I didn't like you very much. Ooh.
I ain't gonna worry about it. Now it's down to 83. Oh, am I bleeding out? I don't have any missing limbs. I don't see anything leaking. I've got my helmet on. Just drank. There's no water issue. Well, that's what it is. Might have been before I jumped onto the elevator. Can't take off yet. I've gotten lucky the last 3 or 4 trips. I have completely forgotten to put gas in my reclaimer.
Been there, done that.
Forgot to repair it too. My right side scraper is broken. Up, and it just kicked me out of that slot. Why did it do that? Now it's not letting me sit up and sit down. Maybe it'll let me do it. It kicked me out of the what? Now I understand. The power's off and there's another hit to the head. Is there a ghost on here that keeps smacking me upside the head? Let me get the shit back on the ground. I don't even have the thrusters on or anything. I didn't see I do. Now. Let's put the thrusters. Let's see. Float away this time. It's amazing. A multi-ton ship that seriously floats away.
Yeah. That is... The physics is still beyond me. There's a hell of a fight going on down here.
Really? Is it above the... Someone doing an ERT above your station?
No. It's the guards, they're still alive and working.
Uh-huh. My plane that didn't fall through the landing pad or Norris in that. Nice.
There is a bit of elusive prey.
Whoa, they are coming in hot and heavy. Let me get myself resituated here.
That's how it works.
Shit. Wherever they are, they won't get away long.
A lot of rubber banding right now. Shot this guy and he got back up.
I know how you feel. I won't die. I'm invincible. What's fun is when Nate snaps back up, he shoots you, and you die immediately after he's supposed to have been dead.
stuck in the walls.
That never happens. How dare he be stuck in the wall?
Well, this one was bad anyway. With them rubber banding like they were. Do nothing, it's screwed. See if I take the elevator back up, go back down and see if it works. I don't know.
Good luck.
Oh, it's bad because I just went through the top of the building.
How high did that elevator go?
All the way to the roof. And then back down.
How far down did it go?
No, just, I mean, I was taking it up and it went through the roof and then it settled.
Yeah.
Somebody was in here and they killed probably 2 of them, the ones that I needed, and they're dead. I see a player body in here. Yep, player body.
sometimes I wish the Reclaimer did not have the cargo grid in it, because I can really stack more efficiently without it.
Hmm. Gonna have to abort this one. That sucks. But it is what it is.
Yep.
Engines on. Launch complete.
Find my lovely way to Lord.
Might be better off parking up there with Starbucks.
You know what? You got a very valid point. Stay away from Lorville.
Yeah, 'cause, I mean, you're up there, the hardest thing you're going to have to do is call your ship. You don't have to ride any trains or anything.
Well, Lorville, Everest Harbor was a nasty place for a while.
Yeah. But it's got to be an improvement over can't get off the train.
Big time.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Please proceed to assigned landing. Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Okay. It was much better. There's still some slight issues, but it's much better than it has been, so I can't complain too much, even though I try not to complain. But sometimes when it gets really funky, you gotta say something.
There is truth.
Welcome to the ASOC Vehicle Retrieval System.
And the past couple days it's been pretty rough, but it's seems like it's settling out. So hopefully it'll get better.
Please visit us again.
All right. Well, I am on Everest Harbor, and I am calling it on this stream. I didn't get a whole lot of salvage. I was trying to hopefully get a hammerhead or something like that, but I got a cat and a Valkyrie, so I was able to sell that, get some cash on it, and then did a couple bunkers, but the last one crapped out. So I hope everybody had a wonderful, wonderful day. If you didn't catch the ISC, please do. It is definitely worth watching for those that are interested. And I'm calling it. Thanks for everybody for stopping by. Appreciate the likes and the views. And take care. See you tomorrow. And thanks for Tone for stopping in and Tex. And see you tomorrow.
It was on earlier, it was fine.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to